Amen, my brother. Amen. Preaching the gospel.
Back with some new shit that. Back with some new shit that. Back with some new shit that.
Yo, what's up, man? We back at like a crack at. This is your boy Ill. Alright, we back at it with some new info.
People are dead down. You should have keep in on your bed, cause the Taliban's them a make work. We don't laugh, we don't take that.
Welcome to my block, blood splat dreams, dealers and dope fiends, chasing that cream. Step out that drop, caught up in the scene, heavy on these streets, L to the E. Welcome to my block, blood splat dreams, dealers and dope fiends, chasing that cream. Step out that drop, caught up in the scene, heavy on these streets, L to the E. Hop in the drop, eager to roll cream, sweet body shorts, candy cane for the dope fiends. Rockin' spleen, tip low with the fucking beam. And hit the canvas, my nigga, gotta move with this team. Your body is lean, ribs showing suckers not eating, but you keep them on your lips, now your partner's leaking. Got your mama at the closet doing up the stress. Puffin' best,
say good night to the back guy.
Clowns can't contest, no competition. Snatch up your cash, sneaky cop salvation. Clowns better understand, player, this is business. Ain't nothing personal.
Next, Big U operation drawdown. They just indicted and arrested over 20-something Rolling 60 members. Your boy Big U was on the run, but he turned himself in. Let's get to it, man. He got a message for the ones snitched on him.
So this is gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about my fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. That's actually got video on
crazy.
You hear that?
That's crazy.
You hear that, man?
How did you? Why? You
Nigga.
I love Joy, man.
You a cop, Jay Reed. Jay Reed. Come on, man.
You a solo?
Oh my God, this is crazy. Hey, dose of reality. Your production on this, your cartoon production from the betrayal, cause like Nutter was saying, you see the thing here with LUCE and Brick and best friend will set you up. These niggas is like
Why can't like that?
And Brick Baby were recorded on. So not too long after this homicide took place in Vegas, Big U is back doing the regular situation in LA, shaking businesses down. And LUCE Cannon is said to be one of the quote-unquote enforcers of his shakedown crew. And there was one particular spot that LUCE Cannon implied that he had dealings with in a weed dispensary in LA. Now, the owner of the dispensary was charged tax every month by Big U and Big U Enterprises to the tune of some months $25,000 a month if business was booming. But of course, that number was fluctuating. But at some point, the owner of this weed dispensary, who is a cooperating witness, of course, decided to stop paying because he didn't see the benefit of being taxed and shut down. So Big U sends LUCE Cannon and some other dudes to rob him and put that pressure on him to make sure he's paying. And at this point, once LUCE and all these dudes brought the work back to Big U, he also called the owner of the weed dispensary to come to the house as well, in which he gave him his items back, but put his tax on it to make sure he was getting his money. Now, the feds allege that LUCE Cannon did nothing but corroborate the witness stories by telling all of this information on No Jumper, where they said Williams admitted to the robbery and the aftermath on the podcast. He also stated that he was Big U's right-hand man and started to implicate himself and Big U in certain crimes on these podcasts which made Big U send that cease and desist to No Jumper and Vlad TV. The fans was watching. They seen Loose Cannon refer to Big U as Big Useless or Big Uterus. And they also have the January 3rd incident that happened this year where Loose Cannon struck somebody in the head and knocked him out with the pistol and proceeded to remove valuables from him, the jewelry, cash, cell phone, and added up everything to being over $5,000. They watched statements that Loose Cannon made saying he was Big Useless's enforcer, that he loves to fight, and that incident could have went a lot worse, implicated itself in this assault, and implicated itself into working for a criminal enterprise, Big U Enterprises. He also posted some of the fight and also spoke about how he was with Big U when PNB Rock was killed and that they would have told him to comply with them dudes that killed him from A7 so they can bargain and get his jewelry back and tax him on the back end. He implicated himself in all of this, and we see him looking stupid looking at his wife now with the feds all around him. All that playing, doing too much playing on the internet. This shit not a game no more. You know, these dudes was known for fabricating situations, making up stories and falling back in and falling out with people, doing a bunch of shit. Now people looking crazy. He also made statements online that he kidnapped a victim and put him in the trunk of his car and drove him to Big U's house. Why are we talking about this? You say y'all was trying to kidnap the victim and put him in the trunk of his car and drove him to Big U's house. Why are we talking about this? You say y'all was trying to kidnap him. No, that's capital. So explain that story. Wait, so how did you even come in contact with him? And I think supposedly it was a Big U portion of it.
It is. Basically, security is LA niggas.
I noticed
we from
that.
rolling 60s. So, nigga, if you gonna protect somebody, whatever, you gonna pick that issue. You just getting paid $500 a day, just to make sure he good, but you gonna lose your life.
This is what ended up Loose Cannon on the indictment. Now it seemed that he didn't even need a wiretap. He'd do it for the camera. Brick Baby, on the other hand, they initiated that Title III, man, and he was on there talking about a robbery. November 11th, 2022, it said that Big U coordinated with Zaire Mitchell, aka Brick Baby, on how much Zaire would give Big U out of his proceeds from a robbery that he committed. So he was shaking Brick Baby down. All that popping. But this is why he was still allowed to participate in hood activities and claim the hood, bang the hood, do all this. He getting shaken down by the OG. So all them dudes, Don Bonelli, everybody that was calling him out, come to the hood, that shit didn't matter because he was paying his dues. As you should. I mean, that's what everybody does. That's what the G homies is looking for, especially from these young niggas. Anybody that's gonna get on here and debate that, you ain't never seen it, man. That's crazy. This is what happens, especially to the younger generation, man. We seen what happened to Sucker Free over in Lennon. We seen what happened to Money Sign Sway. Look what happened to Nipsey. Go see what was said in there. But it was said that Brick Baby robbed somebody and Big U was counting out the money and said it was only 2-3 racks. Brick said it was supposed to be between 5 and 7. But this little situation right here got him wrapped up in a federal indictment on the wiretap and paying the OG homie, furthering the criminal enterprise, what they say. So just like we spoke on in that Jefe A-Track Gangsta federal case, where they had controlled buys with confidential sources and witnesses, same goes here. Instead of buys, they had controlled extortion payments. So the people that Big U was shaking down, the FBI was giving them money to make sure it gets into Big U's hands as a documented payment for his extortion methods. November 19, 2021, again, not even a year after that murder, the FBI provided $500 in cash for the meeting, and Victim 1 paid that money to him. January 20th, 2022, the FBI provided $1,000 in cash that Victim 1 paid to Robinson for him. February 17th, 2022, the FBI provided another $1,000 in cash that Victim 1 paid to Robinson on camera for him. In one of the meetings, Victim 1 paid Henley out of his own money, but it was documented and given to the feds on camera. And in this instance, Henley said they bumped it down to $1,500. They was taxing him a little bit more at that time in July of 2022. But there was numerous controlled extortion payments. And there was also an incident where he extorted some club promoters in Deja Vu, where at his birthday he said that he wanted to have some entertainers. T.I. and Wiz Khalifa was supposed to pull up. He said he wanted 33% of what the bar made for the night. So after that, he calls one of the promoters and basically is like, look, y'all put my face on this flyer. It's all over the city. My wife is tripping. I need 30 racks. Club promoter like, man,
yo, this
maybe 20 because 30 is the pot. So I'll give you 20, I'll take 10. Big U said no, 30.
Let's get it.
T.I. didn't end up pulling up. Some witnesses seen him shake the club promoter in the back for that 30 racks. And on top of that, he still asked for the 33% of the bar. And of course, these demands were followed by threats. He said he'll tear the whole shit up if the demands aren't met. He said it had 5,000 6-0s in the club to tear it down. Bring me my money. So he was doing a lot of strong arming in the city.
He been mad. He said that when we first met. That's the shit he got me with. He on Subways and GameStop and all this shit. This nigga came up with a fake scene where we met, talking about he owned a home in Calabasas.
Living for memories.
This nigga never owned shit. He don't got shit now.
Hate real.
The Bentley and the Porsche that we have was in both of us.
Hate real.
Like I told back then, when I got with Kenny Kennedy, that
Wonder why
shit.
people showing fake love, but they hate real.
That nigga
Depression
broke
making me take pills. My heart want me quiet about the
doing
shelter
this
when
little
we
funky
ate
ass
there.
place. That nigga ain't never
That's like
broke
telling
nothing.
the
Got
kid
no
to stay still. I couldn't do it. Gotta
just like when you did a little play with the NFT deal and got that, told him he knew Snoop and Drake and all this, and he was promising I got the
they blew it. If you gon' do it, nigga, do it. Now two more niggas got set cause they held back when they threw it. Niggas gangsters on computers. I ain't into that. Niggas telling you they try to shoot you. I ain't digging that. No matter what you do after, nigga, you still a rat. I see you in the hole like a mole. You gon' still get wet.
He didn't get them no deals with that.
My friend, my
He
brother,
tried
my
to get them
slime.
deal with
Told him
China,
stick to
but
the
that
script.
fell
Something
through.
different was on his mind. I know.
Because she found out
And
the nigga was a
sometimes loyalty can make you blind, but you
and
had the
didn't
hood.
have
You had
shit.
no
It
good
wasn't
reason
a
to
real
ride. I ain't
producer, no
getting
nothing.
it. Got rid
So
of him
that
whenever the
backfired.
bricks was that
After
stupidity
that
and greed. Got you tired of being
backfired,
shit you
that's
win.
when
Typing in the pen
Sharice
again.
at the
Fighting in the pen
in
again.
Vegas
Writing with
at
a pen again.
that was that real side chick meeting or whatever. So when he realized she was just as goofy as him and wanted attention just like him, he was like, oh, bingo. And then there you go. Match made in heaven. Both lined up.
He was struggling with me, but now ain't nothing to me. Fuck it, and I can live with that. I just gotta rap about it. Know he wanna get me back, even though I
And
ain't
niggas
do
just
shit.
giving these goofies a platform, which is just crazy to me. Like, damn, there ain't no better niggas to idolize.
Pressure making me take pills, my heart want me quiet. But the shelter when we
Just don't make no sense. Like,
so telling the kid to stay still, I couldn't do
like,
it.
so much. I'm just surprised, like, why you the only one
I couldn't
that
do
can
it.
pull up all his shit. The nigga got multiple warrants.
I done really went through it.
The nigga's the police. What type of
I couldn't do it.
cat goes through IVF to have a child, begging me for a child
I'd
because
rather
we have
put it in music.
What type of nigga calls the pole, sets you up, first of all, sets you up, comes to the hospital where you are with your child,
successfully,
with the goofy broad that you do for 30 days,
I think you hear
sets you up
hear
to
many
fight,
stories.
you beat the bitch up with your 6-month-old child in your... The nigga sucker punches you. He goes to jail because there was a restraining order. A month later, this nigga goes with this bitch to the courthouse and testifies to try to put me in jail and take my child. The child that he said isn't his.
Damn, loose lips. You, nigga, that was your wife. No wonder he running his dick suckers. Now he locked up. Goofy.
Yo, this Red Legs chilling with Mr. Ill Fan West TV. Let's get it.
Can you buy that?
Nigga, next time you hear grown folks talking, shut the fuck up here.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com. Nigga got a grip.